we need to talk about why we need to see, why we need to have vision, why we need our understanding illuminated.
Come on now.
Here it is. He tells us here in his prayer that the why of seeing and vision is about doing.
Come on now.
So he says, I'm praying, I'm doing all this, I'm praying that your understanding be flooded with light. I'm praying that you be illuminated. I'm praying that you that you be intelligent and discerning in knowing him personally. I'm praying that you would be focused and clear. I'm praying that you would grasp with your mind, take hold of it with your mind, the immensity of this glorious way of life that he has for us. I'm praying that you would grasp the utter extravagance of what he is doing in your life and in your heart. I'm praying that you would experience this endless energy and boundless strength. He says, I'm praying all of this so that you can see exactly what it is he's calling you to do. So you understand, you begin to understand that the purpose of seeing, the purpose of vision, the purpose of illumination is so that you can do. Say do. Do. So you can see exactly what it is he is calling you to do. The point of seeing and the point of vision, the point of insight is to get you to a place where you do. Say do. Do. Say do. Do. It's about the doing. It's about the doing. When God releases a word for your season,
Come on.
are you with me? When God releases a word for your season, inherent in the word that he releases is not just about understanding what season you're in, but also understanding the action that the season requires.
Amen.
It is about understanding the action that the season requires. And so when I get up in the morning and I click my phone on the weather app so that I can understand what the weather conditions are going to be, it is not just so that I can know what the weather is going to be. It is so I will know what action the weather requires.
Okay. Come on now.
It is so that I know what to do with the information that has flooded my heart. The men of Issachar, we talk about all the time, that the men of Issachar had an understanding of the times, and the next part is to understand what Israel should do.
Right.
To have vision, to have insight, and never do is to miss the point of the insight.
Amen.
I want to talk with you this morning about our say-do ratio. Our say, where's my slide? I want to talk about our say-do ratio. Our say-do ratio. In project management, the say-do ratio is the comparison between what you say you're going to do and what you actually do. Are you with me? I'm talking about our say-do ratio. Say over do is the ratio. It is the comparison between what we say we're going to do and what we actually do. Because talk is it is the comparison Now listen, I realize that there's some people that don't like being measured. They don't like being measured, especially when it comes to the things of the Lord. They don't like to be measured because they don't want to feel judged. They don't want to feel judged. So they don't want anybody measuring them. They don't want anybody to know how much they give versus how much they really make. They don't want nobody to talk about how often they come to church versus how often they say they're going to come. They don't want to feel judged. And yet they have no problem. They have no concern about their boss feeling judged. Because they look at their check and make sure their check equals what the job said. It was that say-do ratio. When we look at our check to see if it matches what it was supposed to be, that's say-do ratio. But when it comes to the things of the Lord, we don't like to be measured.
All right. Come on.
Do. Y'all didn't check out on me yet, did you?
No.
Tell somebody, do is a verb.
Do is a verb.
Tell them, do is a verb. Do is a verb. Do is a verb. It means action. See, the only way to know if you mean what you say is to measure how much you do of what you say. That's really the only way to measure. See, and let me just qualify this because I want y'all. Are y'all listening to me? Or you gone? You gone? I want you to know that do is not a measurement for God's love for us. I want you to understand that. Do ain't about God's love for us. God loves us even when we didn't even have sense enough to even know we wasn't doing it. Do is not a measurement of God's love, but it is a valid measurement of the integrity of our hearts. It doesn't measure God's love for us because He loves us while we were yet sinners. Christ died for us. He loved us when we were yet sinners. He sent Christ to die for us. And even now, He still lavishes on unbelievers and believers alike His love.
That's right. Tell the truth.
It's not a measurement of God's love for us, but it is a valid measurement of the integrity of our hearts. Jesus puts it this way. Jesus says, if you love me, you'll do. Jesus says, if you love me, you'll keep my commandments.
That's right.
We say, God knows my heart. God say, I'm looking at your actions.
That's right. Tell the truth.
We say, God knows I love him. God says, I'm looking at your feet. We say, God knows in my heart that I love him. God says, I'm looking at how much of what you said you were going to do you actually do? I know somebody will run around and say, Pastor was preaching judgment and works salvation. This ain't about being saved. This ain't about being saved. And listen, there's going to be a whole lot of junkie folk like me and you in heaven. Okay? Because the only thing that keeps you out of heaven is not believing on Jesus Christ as the Son of God who died on the cross for our sins and rose again on the third day. If there was any possibility that you and I could ever earn heaven, Jesus wouldn't have had to come. This ain't about heaven. This is about the integrity of your heart and your right to claim the name of Jesus Christ publicly when you don't do what you say.
All right now.
Look at this. Psalm 15. I got to listen to me. Look at Psalm 15. Psalm 15. Listen, I got a whole lot to say over these next few weeks. I ain't preaching too much, so you get it. Psalm 15 names, Psalm 15 starts to name characteristics and traits of a person that God honors. A person whose life will not be shaken when life shakes.
All right now.
Among those things, the psalmist names a quality of a person who promises and keeps his promise even when it hurts. He said, blessed is the one, God honors the one who swears to his own hurt, who makes a promise and keeps his promise and doesn't back out because conditions change. Doesn't change it because it all of a sudden got hard to keep. He doesn't change it because it all of a sudden becomes inconvenient or they lack support from the people around them to do what they promised. That God honors the man who keeps his word even when keeping his word is going to hurt. That means it's going to cost him more than he intended it to cost him, more than he calculated, but he gave his word.
Yes, he did.
If your word means nothing, listen, anybody that'll lie to God, I know they'll lie to me. Did y'all leave me? James, listen to James. James chapter 2, verses 14 through 17. This is from the Message Bible. I like this translation. People get a lot of this. Somebody bought me a Message Bible for clergy appreciation month. I've been reading it. Listen, James chapter 2, verse 14 to 17. Do you think you'll get anywhere if you learn all the right words but never do anything? Does merely talking about faith indicate that a person has it?
All right now.
Isn't it obvious, this is the Message Bible, isn't it obvious that God talk without God acts is outrageous nonsense?
All right now.
You know what he said? Talk is cheap.
All right.
At the end of the day,
Come on, Briggs.
at the end of the day, listen, y'all look at me because some people look at me like, you're talking about judging. But yet you judge everybody else on the basis of what they do, but you don't want to be judged.
All right.
Come on, Briggs.
Say it. Say it.
You judge your co-workers who slack off while you're doing all the work, and yet they get paid, and your judgment of them is about their say-do ratio. Because every time they punch in or sign that time card, they say they worked 8 hours and they lied.
All right now.
I know this. That's too much to unpack. What is he's saying here now? When I give you a word, it communicates not just the season you're in, but the action in this season. It's really about the do. It's about to do. It's about to do. When we lack, when we fail to experience God's promises, when we fail to experience what God intends for us to experience in the season, it is not that God is slack concerning his promise. It is that he has released a word to us that we failed to do.
All right. All right.
It is that he called us to a specific action and we failed talks about this. He stands overlooking Jerusalem, and he talks about, he says, oh, how I would long to gather you up like little chicks. And he said, but you didn't know when your season came. You didn't recognize that the opportunity, the window of opportunity was open for you to bust a move, and you just sat on it, and you just ignored it because it was inconvenient. You ignored it because you just had your own little routine of what you wanted. You ignored what God was saying because you had to catch a buck. You had to make some money. So you ignored what God was saying, and then the season left.
Oh, yes. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Like Esau, you sought for repentance and couldn't find it. You couldn't get your heart in it again because it's season. How do we avoid getting to the end of 2002? 20. How do we avoid getting to the end of 2020? Having not done what he told us. How we fix the stuff we didn't get done.
Yes.
In 2019. I'm gonna give you 4 things from this text, and I'm done. 4 things from this text that help us mitigate the risk of do failure. First, somebody do failure. I want to mitigate the risk of do failure. Risk of you saying stuff. You know, there's a proverb that says it is better to not promise than to make a promise and not keep it. Yeah. And you know what we did? We took that scripture and we said, I ain't promising nothing. I ain't saying nothing. As though not promising to do what God told you to do alleviates you from the responsibility of obedience.
All right. All right.
That's a whole nother message. We'll get to it. How do we minimize the risk that our say and our do would be out of balance? How do we overcome the risk of do failure? Four things, and I'll be on my way to done. Number 1, work smart. Work smart. Work smart. Yeah, that's not good. Don't move until I tell you. Work smart. But look at what Paul says in the text. He says, I want you to have intelligence. I want you to be intelligent and discerning. I want you to do smarter. What does it mean? You cannot work with God without knowing God personally.
Yes.
You cannot work with God without knowing God personally. Notice I said work with God without knowing God personally. It's hard to even work for God without a vibrant relationship with Him. Unless you are living out of a growing and deepening personal relationship with Jesus Christ, you are always going to choose you over Him. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. You may have these isolated moments where you choose Him, but most of the time, without a vibrant relationship with Him, you are going to choose you over Him every time.
That's right.
Every time He asks you for something, every time He demands something of you, every time He opens up a window or a season, you will fail to step in because you will find it inconvenient for you. Paul says, I want you to be intelligent and discerning. I want you to Sort of functional atheism.
Wow.
A sort of functional atheism. We claim Christ and we claim to know God, but we live like he doesn't exist. We make our decisions independent of him. We make decisions that put him at a low priority. We constantly make our comfort and our convenience a matter of priority over him. When life gets hard and gets full and our list gets full, you know who gets pushed to the bottom of the list? Check your calendar and see how many times you push God's things, God's stuff off of your calendar because your life was full. Maybe the reason your life isn't working is because you're working alone.
All right.
Maybe the reason your life doesn't work is because you keep trying to work it and without a vibrant relationship with him.
Come on.
He said, focused and clear. Look at the text. He said, focused and clear. All doing. Are y'all listening to me?
Yes.
All doing starts with a mental picture of done.
Come on.
Can I say that again?
Yeah.
All doing starts with a mental picture of done. What does done look like to you? What does it look like to you to follow him? What does it look like to you to obey him? What does it look like to you to serve him? All doing starts with a mental picture of done. What are you talking about? An assembly line or a bakery? Every doing starts with a mental picture of done. What do I want it to look like when I'm done? How much it's focused and clear in this text is about filters. Say filters. It is more about what you stop doing sometimes than what you're doing. How much of what you do and invest in has little or nothing to do with what you said you would do. How much energy and effort are you spending on things that have nothing to do with your purpose, nothing to do with your calling, nothing to do with what God told you to do? It's just stuff that you do.
Ouch. Mercy.
And you will get to the end of your life, you will have done all this stuff. But you would have lived life out of focus without a mental picture of done. Because if you don't get focused and clear about what done is, it ain't gonna matter what you're doing.
All right now.
That's right.
All right.
You just gonna be busy and fluttering around from this to that, doing all of this stuff, calculating all of this stuff, filling up your calendar, and at the end of it all, you will discover that done doesn't look like you thought it would look.
All right.
Our say-do ratio is not threatened by doing too much.
Okay.
I'm going to say that again. Our say-do ratio is not threatened by doing too much, but by doing too little of what leads to done.
All right. Oh, that's good.
Come on.
That's good.
It ain't about I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. You ain't doing too much. You just need to stop doing all the stuff that don't lead to done. You say you want to follow him. You say you want to obey him. You say you want to walk in your calling, but you fill up your life with all of this stuff that has nothing to do with what you said.
All right.
You are never going to get to done if your do stays jacked up.
All right. Let's go true. That's good. All right. Jesus.
Work smarter.
Yes, thank you, Lord.
Here's number 2. Work larger. Work larger. Work smarter. Work larger. He says, I want you to grasp Is this too much?
No, sir.
Okay, I want you to grasp the immensity. I want you to grasp the immensity of this way of life that he has for us. Grasping the immensity, taking hold of it with the mind, is about having a larger view of your doom. Having a larger view of your due. What you do has to be more than a task list to you.
All right.
Otherwise, you just fill up the list.
Uh-huh.
And most of us just keep filling up the list with lies. Because we ain't going to do none of it.
All right.
It has to be more about a task list. It has to be larger and bigger and broader than your comfort and convenience.
Yeah.
Because if the only things you do are the things that are comfortable and convenient for you, you'll never get to done.
That's right.
Thank you,
That's right.
Jesus.
You must have a right view of work. You must have a right view of the do. It's not drudgery. It's not that I gotta do.
All right.
I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And I gotta come to church. And I gotta serve this. And I gotta do this. And I gotta witness. And I gotta talk. And I gotta do this. And it is not that I gotta do. It's that I get to do.
That's good. That's good.
You understand? Do you understand that there's a whole different view of work? There's a whole different view of do. I don't do because I gotta do.
Come on. Preach.
That's good.
I do because I get to do. I get to do. That God took somebody from 62, 17, South Calumet, saved him, and put him in a pulpit.
Come on, preach.
I get to do. See, until you change your view of do, you will always sacrifice God moments for what you think are good moments.
That's good.
Always. You always take a pass on what God is saying because you think something else looks better. Work larger. Work larger. Let me move on. Number three. Work longer. Tell somebody work longer. Work longer. My order might be out, but it's longer. Work longer. Listen, we give up way too soon. He says, I want you to have endless energy. Endless energy tells me that just when I think I've given my last ounce of strength, there's more where that came from.
Yes. Yeah.
We give up way too soon. We give up way too soon. We give up way too soon. We stop praying way too soon. We walk away from what God said way too soon. We way too soon. We get right to the edge and we get tired of waiting. We get tired of waiting and we go do something else. We give up way too soon. Winning, listen, winning is always just on the other side of loss. Success is often just on the other side of failure. And victory is always just one push beyond the point of giving up.
Yes.
Just one more. You ever been on a treadmill? I'm looking at us. Most of us have been too. I was trying to get up to. I was trying to get up to a mile and a half. And the thing on the dial said, "You're almost there." And my body says, "Stop." And it was just a few steps away. Just a few steps away. Then I got a second wind. I didn't know how close a mile and a half was until I kept going. keep going. Because the time when you want to give up, that's generally when done is right before.
Yes.
Just one more push.
Yes.
Just one more push. Just one more push. Just one more breath.
Mm-hmm.
Work smarter, work larger, work longer. Now, work harder. Work harder. Paul says, boundless strength. Boundless strength is about doing, even when doing is hard. You ever just said to somebody, it's hard.
Oh, yeah.
You ever been in the middle of something and you just said, this is hard.
Yes.
Working harder is about doing the hard stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's about moving beyond talking to do it. We should have this thing say, work smart, not hard. You remember that? Work smart, not hard. That's just something lazy people say. It's a myth. It's a myth that lazy people have abused to avoid real work. Work smart, not hard. And you know what it's done to this age and in our generation? It's meant for, we've interpreted that to mean as soon as something gets hard, it must not be smart. We've equated easy to right. That if it ain't easy, then it must not be the right thing to do. When in fact, history tells us that everything worth anything has cost something. And yet we say, work harder, work smarter, not harder. And so the minute we start to break a sweat, whether emotionally or physically or spiritually, we give up because somebody told us that work is supposed to be smart. If it wasn't work, it wouldn't be called work.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Work smart, not hard, is a lie. Smart is not the same as easy.
Absolutely not.
Sometimes easy is stupid.
Yes. Yes. Say that. Yes.
Easy money is stupid.
That's
Ain't
right.
no easy money.
That's right.
Ain't no easy money. Ask all them people who go broke in the casino. Ain't no easy money.
All right now.
For every winner of the lottery, there's a billion losers. Ain't no easy money. Anything history tells us that working smarter, not harder, is a lie because everything that has ever meant anything costs something. Work harder. Are you not making progress in what you're supposed to be doing? Tell somebody, work harder. Work harder. When I mopped the floor with real mops back in the day, my daddy would give me the mop and tell me to mop the kitchen floor. And it'd still be dirty. And I'd say, well, I mopped it. He'd say, well, mop harder.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not about God withholding. It's about us withholding the effort he requires to get those. Balanced strength is knowing that when I'm tired and I want to give up, that there is a strength beyond mine that I have not tapped into. Work harder. It's knowing that I exhausted his strength
His strength. Oh,
and
God.
not mine. Have you run out of God's strength?
That's good.
The God whose say-do ratio has always been 1-to-1 stands ready to help you. He has always kept his promise. He stands ready to help. The text says that the same power that raised Jesus from the dead, that power is available to us
Yes, amen.
for our say-do. Amen. Is that not enough? Is the power that raised Jesus from the dead not enough for us to do until we're done? One final thing I want to read to you, and I'm done. Matthew 21, verses 28 through 32. Again, from the Message Bible. Listen, Jesus says, tell me what you think about this story. A man had 2 sons. He went up to the first and said, son, go out for the day and work in my vineyard.
Yeah.
Son answered, I want to. But later he thought better. Later he thought better of it. And he went.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The father gave the same command to the second son. He answered, sure, glad to. But never went. Never went. Which of the 2 sons did what the father asked? Father, thank you. Thank you that you love us enough